Ryobi have sent us the new Link storage system. So we've had this in the garage for quite a while, actually, and I've had a chance to use it for a few weeks. Got a bit impatient, got it up on the wall in the shed. Many of you will have seen the shed project that we built in conjunction with Duratuf. Final stage of that project was actually building it out, and this Ryobi Link storage system couldn't come at a better time. So it's been out in the United States for quite some time now, really only just launched in New Zealand in the last couple of months. And essentially what it is, it's a modular storage solution. So this is a kit that we got here, and I think that this kit here covers a pretty decent size shed for what you want. So essentially what it comes with is you've got the 5 wall plates, so they attach to the wall, and then what you do with those is you use all of the various attachments that come inside here, and you essentially lay out your wall, something that looks like that, or that, if you go absolutely wild and buy a few of these kits. So what I thought we'd do is we'd show you how we've set it up in there, show you the modularity of it and how you can move things around, share a couple of tips and tricks as well. And then Ryobi also sent us, as part of their Link storage, one of their new rolling tool chests. And I really like those. I've transitioned away from just having lots of odds and ends of containers. All of my screws, nails, accessories are all sorted in those. So let's shoot inside the shed and we'll show you what we set up. All right, so if we shoot inside here, what we've done in this shed, it's a relatively small shed for the amount of stuff that we're trying to pack in here. We were restricted by covenants of the subdivision here for the maximum size we could do. So in a perfect world, I'd have something about double the size, but what the Ryobi Link system has enabled us to do here is turn this into a pretty functional shed for everything that it contains. So essentially the way that this system works is it screws into the wall. So these individual pieces, there's 5, nice one. Golly gosh. These individual pieces here, 5 of them come with the kit that we got. They just screw straight into the wall. What we've done here is we've just plied back this so we didn't have any issues around trying to hit stud or anything in here.
So each one of those pieces is like a runner, yeah?
It is, yep. And then they interlink into each other, right? So if we pull this away here and we take a tool off the wall, you can see the way that they fit is they butt up against each other, so you can just continue one long run of them. And then you've also got the bits here where if you want to stack these, you can do them in that fashion as well. And then all of the accessories that come with the system just slide wherever you want them. So we had that one there kind of in the middle of those 2 panels. And you've also got a whole bunch of storage bins as well, which in the same fashion just attach onto those. So this is a really similar system to what we've actually got on the other side here, but it's much better. So I've got a fast track over this side.
Oh, there's a light up there.
There is a light. We'll overlay that.
Looks like that, which is pretty basic, pretty simple. This is a lot more integrated, specifically for Ryobi tools, and looks a bit nicer and just matches the whole outfit.
So if you buy the kit off the shelf, you get everything you need to create a system like this. So you get 2 storage bins, you get the screwdriver or hanging tool accessory here, so you can use that for pliers. Screwdriver is probably the main use of that one there. And then you get 8 hooks. Now 2 of the hooks are double ups, so you've got essentially 4 of 2, and then you've got some variances, right? So this one here is quite interesting. So this is like it's a collapsible hook, so that's quite versatile for all sorts, because you can jam something in there and have it push against the wall. We've got a couple of batteries hanging off that at the moment. And then you've got things like this, which is more of a tray. You could use this to store a hose. I think that's probably a common thing that I've seen on that. In here, there's no need to do that, so we're just using that for the seed and fertilizer spreader. And then you've got a range of hooks here for some of the smaller tools. Now again, this isn't ideal, but it works. So this is like a...
Oh, it's like a dual hook thing?
Yeah, so the way that I've got that is we've got the power scrubber just slid into there, so it's just jammed in, and it works quite well. And then you get your kind of real utility hooks here for your garden equipment. So what you do need to do for some of the stuff to get it to hang nicely is fold the handles up, because if you've got a tool and you have your handle where you'd kind of use it when you're operating, what you end up with is you end up with the top of the tool sticking out a bit, which is fine if you had a lot of room to spare in here. I don't, so what I do when I store that is I just collapse that handle down. It just gets that out of your headspace. You've got a couple of single hooks, so these ones here are like this. So really, really versatile. You could use that for about anything. I have that sticking through just the battery input on the hedge trimmer. And then at the end here, we've got this is the power or the deck scrubber, and we've got that on like a slightly wider hook there. So you've got a good variety across this, and you can purchase additional sets of hooks. So in a perfect world, I probably would have bought 2 of these sets, and I would have run them all the way along a wall, but just the shed here is too small. We do need to have the storage unit, so that's where it's quite handy that what you can do is you can stack them, which means that you can utilize some of the storage bins here. They actually come with these sliders as well, so you can divide your drawer. I've got it divided in the middle there, but you can pop these to the side as well, and then break up your little boxes, which I think is pretty handy. We've just got the those sitting in there. But I mean, I think it's a pretty good system. It's really clean. Obviously, you've got all the Ryobi colors there. If you're already in the Ryobi ecosystem, it looks really nice. One of the things that you're going to want to do is, unless you've got studs everywhere in your shed, which you probably don't, you're going to want to ply back it just to support the weight that you're putting on this, because once you start hanging some of these heavier tools and then multiply them, you end up with a bit of weight on the wall. If you're putting this in your garage, you probably have no issues actually finding stud, because you wouldn't necessarily need to hit every one of these. Like, you don't need something every 6 inches, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 fixing points on each of these. Actually, 7. So you've got 7 fixing points. So you could skip, and as long as you get a stud in a couple of those, you will be.
I also think that before you jump into this, you probably want to plan your garage out or your shed out. You want to plan how many tools have I got,
yeah,
what sort of hanging type of hook do I need, and where do I need it, because you need to plan for, I mean, some long hang, you know.
Yeah, like a wardrobe, eh?
And then you need to plan for some maybe shorter stuff. So I would plan this all out before I started, because you want to optimize the space that you have, and then you don't want to have to go buy a whole heap of kits and then have a whole heap of unused space. So
the challenge with that though is sometimes with the system, like, I think you're absolutely right. You want to count, like, okay, have I got 8 tools to hang? If I do, okay, I've got 8 hooks, I can probably make it work. What you want to do is really get this on the wall and then rough it out. You're going to start moving things around, going, oh, that doesn't work there because that's a bit longer. That tool sticks out a bit more, so I want that out of the way. I spent ages just trying to play around with this and trying to just figure out, oh, okay, how can I get this tool onto this wall? Do I put it in one of these baskets? No, it's too big. Oh yeah, that works all right for it. So you're going to have a bit of time doing some trial and error, but I mean, the way I do it, if I was setting this up in a garage and I had a whole wall to play with, I would run all 5 of these just in one straight line, and then I'd have all of these just running all the way down, rather than having this where I've got to reach under something to get it. But if you don't have a lot of space, this is a good use of the system. So something else Ryobi sent us as part of their new Link storage range is this. So this is it's actually a rollable tool chest. So you've got an extendable handle on there. You can roll this around and it all clicks together using that same kind of modular system. So got this set up in a bit of a unique fashion here. I'm not using it to store tools per se. What I've got on the top here, and I find this really handy because I always ended up with all these boots lying around everywhere. These are essentially, like, this is my dirty bin, so all the gum boots, the work boots, everything is stored in there. And all you do is you press this button on the front and it detaches itself from the rest of the unit. So you can click that on, and then if I lift that, I'm lifting the whole unit, push that, and I can take that off. And this second layer here, I love this. So I have got rid of, I had small part organizer bins, which became a real pain because they were quite small. This here is a game changer for me. So this is modular, and I've got all of my screws, accessories, wall anchors, everything in the system here. And what I love about this is it's so modular. So this comes with removable bins, and everything has those same dividers in them. So if I've got a lot of something, I can move my divider over and dedicate more room to it. But I think one of the best things about this is for the things that I'm using quite frequently, I can just pull them out I don't have to take this whole thing out of the shed. I can just carry this with me to wherever I'm working on a project, dump it back in, and it keeps it really, really tidy. So these here as well, you could pull them out and you could attach them to the wall. So they have that same link connection system. So if I decided, hey, I want quick access to this, I could go and slide that in. I could take this off the wall and I could replace it with that there for quick access. So I think the modularity of this is really, really handy. Pop that back in there. And obviously when we close that up, we've got the button again that we can press there, and then we can take this whole unit with us. So if we're working on a project and we want the whole thing with us, we can do that. If we just want a single bin, we can take that out. And then what we've got in here is a big storage bin. Just got some odds and ends that we don't really use in there, but again, inside this here, you've got this flip down area where you can store things like drill bits. So if you're using this for your tools in like a traditional tradie function, all your drill bits in there, you could have all your tools in the bottom, close this up, pop your second piece on there, and I mean, you can just keep stacking this. The other thing in the Ryobi range is the smaller links storage bin. So this here is the small parts organizer, or the compact small parts organizer. So again, on the bottom here, it's got your connections, and you can see there that movement of how they lock in. So we can just pop that on the top, it's locked in again, and you can go and wheel this away. And on this compact small parts organizer, if we unclip it, it's the same here. So got things like nails set in there, you can pull that out. I spent hours and hours on the floor in the garage laying all this out, working out how I can best organize this. Kind of a system that I thought is one for nails and staples, one for all of my screws, my anchors, anything that I would be using in that type of fashion. I think this is a really cool system. These can be purchased separately as well, so if you want more of these, you can get these, more of these, you can get these, and you can just build this out any way you like. The other really cool thing as well is you can put this on the wall. So if you decided that, hey, I want to have this on my wall system, you've got your same system here where you can go and fix it. So I'm going to make a bit of a mess potentially with what I've got in here, but we'll remove a couple of bins.
Second time you dropped my drill. Brand new drill, never been used, you dropped it twice on the ground.
Oh man. You know what? Ryobi tools hold up quite well, actually.
Yeah?
Look at that.
Nice.
Why do you never use your drill?
Why have I never used it? Because I don't know, never needed it yet.
Best thing about that, oh my goodness, so it was produced in 2021 and you've never used it. 6-year warranty though. So
I just use all your stuff.
You do? Nice. That might be mine soon. I'll have to buy it off you. Straight on the wall like that. I wouldn't then recommend going and opening it now, but if you want to have quick access to these, you can do that. What you do need in order to set your wall up like that is you do have to stack them. So that would be your benefit to doing a 2-stack, is so you can go and attach something like that to the wall. So this here isn't part of Ryobi's Link storage range. This is something they've had in their just normal storage range for a number of years now, which is their hanging, essentially their hanging wall unit. So you can get one of these with a door and you can get it without a door as well. Ideally, in a perfect world here, I'll probably have a couple of these going across because we've got tools double stacked in here right now. But essentially what this allows you to do is just use the battery component of the tool, slide it in there, and you've just got a really easy access to all of your tools there. You've got a little shelf on top here, so you've got this on the side. We're quite close to the roof here, which is limited things, but I've got stuff like my drill bits on the top there, my impact drive pieces, really easily accessible as I come into the shed. And then inside, this is lockable as well. You've just got room with your shelf in there to store some tools. So I've just got some of the little hand tools. It's probably one of my favorite Ryobi tools there, or probably my most used, is their little 4-volt screwdriver. That's it's an essential in my mind. And then to the right there, we've just got a couple of shelves, not Ryobi ones, but they have a few more of the Ryobi collection on there. So everything in here is really accessible. As I said, this is a pretty small shed. So I think we're 1.2 meters by 3.6. And we packed a lot of equipment into this small space. So in a perfect world, I think you want a bigger shed for the amount of tools that we're trying to pack in here. I also think what you want to do is you want to set that Ryobi LINK system up all the way along the wall, unless you do want to try and store any of the screw, the link containers on the wall. And I think you want a lot of those. I think those link storage containers to store all of your screws, your drill bits, your accessories, I think those are really handy. And the fact that you can take the bins out and you can swap them, I could have something on the wall here, I could take it out, pop it in the bin, swap it out. I think these are pretty awesome. So huge props to Ryobi for bringing the link system to New Zealand. They haven't actually bought the whole range here yet. There is a lot more that is available in the United States. So if you're in the States, have a look on the Ryobi website. There is a lot more that you can do to really customize your setup. Here in New Zealand, we're quite lucky. We've got some of it, the key bits anyway, and you've got stuff in the range that's been a staple for years and years like this, which keeps things really clean and tidy. I think at an absolute worst case, you want one of these to store your drills, get them off the ground, and tidy up your shed a little bit. So huge thanks to Ryobi for sending us their new link storage system. This way, we'll keep our eyes on the latest and greatest in the Ryobi lineup. Hopefully they bring some more accessories into the country, and hopefully we've got another shed to do soon. I know that Glenn behind the camera has got a bit of a mess going on in his garage, so next project, now this is pretty much all done and dusted, is to build yours. That'll involve heaps of Ryobi tools, heaps of link storage, and hopefully a bigger shed as well, so you've got a bit more to manoeuvre around in there. Thank you so much for watching. Any questions, fire them below. We'll do our best to answer them. But otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next video.